and Enrique Alvarez Clary.
C is for chunk.
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Good afternoon. Welcome in. Happy Friday. This is the Happy Hour 93.7 The Ticket, theticketfm.com. Nick Sainert and Enrique Alvarez Clary are with you today. Hello, Rico.
Hello.
How's it going, man?
Going fantastic, man. It's been some deep talk today on the ticket, man.
It has
been some real tear jerkers these last couple of hours, man. It's been wild. I don't think we can follow that up.
We can't.
I don't have any tear jerking stories like that.
We're not really going to try necessarily.
No. They've lived some full lives. DP, AD, Vershawn. They've lived some full lives with a lot of stuff. So I mean,
big time.
Yeah, I don't think I'm not even going to try to follow that up.
Big time. As always, 402-464-5685, the Honda of Lincoln hotline, the Sutter Heyman text line. Those are both open for you guys. A lot to get to today. So we've been heavily talking about Nebraska men's basketball. There's been some offseason news with Eduardo Andre and Trevor Lakes heading to the transfer portal. And then Bryce McGowan's obviously declaring for the NBA draft. What does it mean for Trey and Derek Walker? We don't know about those quite yet.
Keon Edwards also.
That's right. That's the other one. Keon Edwards has also entered the transfer portal. So far, 3 guys will be heading to the transfer portal from Nebraska.
The only one from I know it's not transfer portal, but right now there were multiple people from this recruiting class who were reaffirming their commitments. Ramel Lloyd Jr. The only one we're waiting for currently because
Blaise Keita has reaffirmed his commitment to the Huskers. So we're going to talk about that as we go along. I also want to talk NCAA tournament. Husker baseball opens up Big Ten play tonight against Michigan. The Wolverines, 7:35 is your first pitch. Games on BTN. All 3 games this weekend are televised. Friday and Sundays are televised on BTN. Saturdays is on Nebraska Public Media.
What time is today's game?
7:35 p.m.
I might have it on like my phone or something.
Come on down to Haymarket Park, Hawks Field at Haymarket Park. And so baseball plays Michigan at home. Softball travels to Michigan on the road. So there's a little bit of a Nebraska versus Wolverines flavor for Michigan this weekend. But like I said, as always, 402-464-5685. Let's start out Friday's show with a phone call. Let's go to the Honda of Lincoln hotline where we're joined by Bob. Hello, Bob.
Good morning, guys. How are you guys doing?
Good morning.
We're going great, Bob. I mean, it's not morning, but it's fine. Hey, Bob, it was great to meet you at Buffalo Wings and Rings the last 2 weeks ago, last week.
Great, wasn't it?
It was fantastic. Nick is sad because he wasn't. He left like half an hour, maybe 20 minutes before you got there.
What's on your mind, Bob?
Hey, I was going to say, we need to bring the energy and get loud. It's Michigan. It's time to rock and roll. This was where the beginning of the season starts. This is important. Big Ten now. So we gotta get that 500, and we're below 500 right now, so we gotta get to that 500, and it starts tonight. So. Yeah,
I would agree with you.
Need to get loud. Need to bring the energy.
Bob, you going to be there?
Hey, I'll be there between 6 and between 5 and 5:30 and 6.
All right, sounds good. You go and watch some BP.
Yeah, they only for an hour and a half. They open the gates up for an hour and a half, so really don't get to watch them do any batting practice. But But time to get settled in and and start getting loud.
Time to roll, baby. All right, thanks, Bob. Appreciate it. Have a good weekend, man.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I'm. I need some help bringing energy. I really don't have no energy,
What?
Yeah, I know, Bob. You are very lacking in energy. That's one thing I can definitely tell about you.
All right, Bob. Appreciate the phone call, man. Have a good weekend.
Hey, all right. And you guys gonna come down?
I will be there tonight and Sunday.
I will do my best.
Okay, all right. I will have that picnic table in left field. So
all right, man.
You gotta come and say hi.
Awesome.
All right, man. Thank you. Have a good one.
All right, you too.
And there goes Bob. So,
Shout out, Bob.
Nebraska
Friendly caller.
baseball, yeah, starts their Big Ten slate tonight against the Wolverines. Coming in, they still have that taste of a 21-4 loss against Texas A&M Corpus Christi.
Not a great taste.
Not a good one there. So for unreal, so Corey and Lincoln goes, that's a no from Rico. You're not coming down, are you?
No, I'm not.
Why don't you tell Bob that? Why would you give Bob
I don't want to
false,
tell. I don't
false
wanna,
hope?
I don't want to tell Bob.
You know
that.
Bob's listening right now,
I
so
know
just
Bob's
tell him the
listening.
truth.
I don't want to break Bob's heart. Tell him I'm not going to be there.
You're not going to be there.
I'm sad. Look,
here's the
I want
thing.
to. I want to be there. I want to be at Tanner's. Like I want to do all these things.
You don't want to bring the energy.
I do want to bring the energy. The problem is, I can't bring the kids.
Yes, you can. A baseball game is the perfect family
No,
event.
Nick,
Just protect them from
Nick,
flying
I can't,
bats or balls.
I can't bring the kids, Nick.
You could. Berm seating.
One of them isn't feeling too hot. I
Okay,
can't bring the
there you
kids.
go. That's all you had to say.
All right.
That's all you had to say.
Fine. I'll
Transparency.
just let everybody know.
Transparency.
Hey, one of my kids is a little sick. Like it's fine.
Transparency. That's all we need.
Look, man, he's just.
That's all we need. Oh, it's he. So it's KJ.
It's
How's
just
KJ doing?
It's just go through a lot of diapers.
That's too bad. Yeah, you don't want to be. You don't want to be laying. You don't want to be fixing that. Yeah, we don't want to do that.
Dylan, stop. My word means everything.
Dylan says this on the text line. OMG, Rico, your word means nothing to me now. Is there a backstory there?
No.
Okay, because
Mr. Plow is the
Mr.
dude who saved me when it was super
Oh,
snowy.
okay. Because
Yeah.
I was gonna say, Mr. Plow, you have never texted into our show before.
Well, he has. It's just that the new text line doesn't have his
Previous?
texting in. But
All right.
no, look,
You're good.
Mr. Plow / Dylan. I'm sorry. I don't want to break Bob's heart and be like, yeah, I'm not going to go down. I just want to be like, hey, maybe I make it, maybe I
You
don't.
won't, though.
It's farther on the maybe I don't.
This
but,
is
we'll
the
see.
worst part about how you talk is that
I'm sorry.
you don't just say it. Just say you don't like Husker baseball.
There we go. Dylan accepted my apology. I do like Husker baseball. I love Husker baseball.
Do you?
Yeah. They have the best player on the planet.
Have it be a daddy-daughter date. Take Ellie. Leave Ellie with KJ.
If KJ is feeling better, I will see if Rachel is down to chill with KJ, or if she wants to come to the game, we could bring him. But I'll see if Ellie wants to leave and go hang out at the ballpark.
Let's see if Ellie wants to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not
Look,
gonna be
you
too
don't
bad.
look. You don't want to take a kid if they don't want to go.
Yeah, I understand that. Even though I do not have kids, and I'm probably a little ways away from having kids.
There's a playground in right field.
No way. Wow. Nebraska's thing is kind of playgrounds. The soccer stadium has one.
Because they want kids.
The baseball
They want
season
kids
has
there.
stadium.
You know what
has one.
doesn't have a playground? Memorial Stadium.
Is Memorial Stadium kid friendly?
Up next on the happy hour.
Let's have that discussion. Is Memorial Stadium kid friendly?
No.
Steep stairs.
Steep stairs, very loud,
Benches are just not
very echoey.
benches. They fall back.
The bathrooms are super far away or
They-
super packed.
Yeah. That makes sense. I found out when I went to the Stars game with Nathan Brennan, co-host of the Water Cooler. I found out that the Icebox has troughs.
I hate troughs.
Did you know the Icebox had troughs?
I did not. I've been there like 3 times and haven't used the restroom.
You haven't used the bathroom?
like at all.
Wow. All right. Yeah. Okay. So weather tonight, people texting on the text line whether or not Memorial Stadium is,
Absolutely not.
they are not kid friendly. What should Memorial Stadium do
To be more kid
to
friendly.
be more kid friendly?
Beer.
Beer and wine.
Because it'll make the parents able
Because
to handle the kids more, right?
handle
Yeah,
it.
that'd be bad.
That's the worst thing. Like, think about it. What if a kid gets beer dumped on him or like chucked at him?
I'm sure it's happened at like an NFL or an NBA game. Like, well, not chucked at him, but like
Not
spilled
chucked-
on him.
Well, spilled.
Yeah.
Or if somebody scores and they like throw their beer.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that happens.
Probably happens at Colorado.
Yeah. Oh, definitely have to be Colorado. 100%.
That's where it would happen. Weather tonight for first pitch, 56 degrees.
That's pretty good.
That's not bad at
That's
all.
pretty good.
It's currently 54 right now.
It's a little breezy.
Yeah.
But it's still nice.
Let's hope for Nebraska's defense sake, wind's not blowing out.
What? Okay. Can we like What is up with Nebraska's defense this year? Like last year,
I
they
don't
only had
know.
like 30 some errors, and right
Yeah.
now they're already at like 20 something.
Well, so they're in the bottom 10 in the country at strikeouts offensively, ERA when they're pitching,
Mhm.
errors, and something else. It's bad. Okay, so Wet Blanket says this.
It's a joke.
Wrong. Memorial Stadium is literally built for children. They are the only ones who can fit in the allotted seat space. Wet Blanket, don't worry. Don't fear. Trev Alberts is here. And he is going to widen the seats for us at Memorial Stadium.
Wider seats.
Wider seats.
Give me
Less-
armrests. No.
Armrest.
Then
in
you're gonna have a lot more.
Memorial
You're gonna
Stadium
have a
would
lot
be
more
horrible.
fights.
I don't know. Maybe the intensity
It's
needs
my
to
armrest.
be, maybe the intensity needs to be picked up in Memorial
by
Stadium.
the student section. You're right.
Don't get me started.
The
on
student section needs to be moved.
Yes.
Are we? This was not planned. Are we going to get into a Memorial Stadium talk right now? Because the student section is in an
All right.
absolutely garbage place.
Send them in. Call them in. 402-464-5685. What needs to be changed about Memorial Stadium? Let's revisit this conversation.
And we're not talking about like alcohol, food.
No, that's over.
We're talking about like the seating arrangements.
Time out. The food discussion could be brought up.
Yeah, maybe the food. But like the seating and the seating arrangements, like what is going on there? Because first off, seats are tiny. Just terrible.
Yes.
The benches, terrible, not comfortable. I understand. Oh, we want people to stand. Well, that's a terrible way to do it, is by making seats unsittable. And then the student section needs to be in a better place. It's what is it doing in the corner?
Nothing.
Why is it there?
Nothing. It needs to be either, here's the thing, either above or around where the opponent exits,
Mm-hmm.
or behind the bench, which, guess what? It's all in the general vicinity. Those two things that I just named in the general vicinity of each other.
Mhm.
Yeah, you walk out the tunnel in the southwest corner of the stadium,
Mhm.
and they're on the west stadium. It's not that difficult.
No,
Just
I
saying,
said,
like-
I would say, you either put it behind the bench or you put it behind one of the end zones.
Maybe what they need to do is have somebody that is capable of making these decisions or making change. Go sit in the student section. And I'm not talking row 1 through 5
No, sit
of
in the top.
the students that actually want to be there,
Mm-hmm.
but go into row 70 or row 43 and see how you like it, because you are
Yeah.
disconnected from the game,
Yeah.
and it's everybody around you. It's not, I can't say it on the air, but there's a general
You
thought.
can say it on the air.
No, there's a general thought of why people are there for, if you're a student and you're sitting in row 49.
Flirting.
Yes. Thank you, Rico. That's perfect.
That's what it is.
That is perfect.
Just a garbage student section placement. I'm not saying the student
Ooh.
section is garbage as a whole. I'm saying the placement of it is awful. It
Ooh.
needs to be moved.
Wet Blanket once again goes wrong. There's no reason to change the student section until they stop dressing like empty seats for games.
Maybe if they were in a
Ooh.
better place, they wouldn't dress like empty seats, Wet Blanket.
So, okay, here's the thing. Corey and Lincoln says this, and it's a reasonable and realistic thought. Corey and Lincoln says student section will never be behind the bench. Those are prime priced seats, but they can still do a better job with the student section. Bingo. And realistically, yes. And that's the difficult thing with Nebraska, is that you have a lot of these season ticket holders that are passed down from generational season ticket holders
Mhm.
that have had their seats in their family for 50 years, and Nebraska being all about the history and everything like that. You're never going to be able to change that, or you never want to boot people from their seats and shift them up to row 40 in the southeast corner. But yes, something does need to change. Whether that's like, I don't know how productive a student section would be behind a goalpost. Like at football games, I feel like it needs to be on the sides, and at Nebraska, it's very difficult. I've told these stories multiple times. I mean, Oklahoma was a great student section when Nebraska went down there this last fall.
Were they right behind
They were
Nebraska?
right behind Nebraska, and once again, like off to the side, but behind that bench.
Look, man.
And I understand the opposing fans sit there, so that could be dangerous, having students and opposing fans next to each other. I get that.
I understand those are primo price seats, prime
Yeah.
seats, handed down for generations. I've been sitting in this seat for 30 years,
Yeah.
what have you. But man, if you're gonna sit in those seats, at least make it hard for the opposing team to conduct their huddles, because I know the student section would.
Somebody says Jordan says on the text line, stick them where the band is.
No, the band stays.
So, well, they do. So Nebraska's students, there's two sections basically, and they're kind of together. The East Stadium, which is they sit off to the side of the band. So it's like the section over to the band.
Yeah, like overflow from the regular student section.
Well, see, but in reality, the East side, when you're on the side, is better than being up top. You can't always see.
Does it go all the way down, or
No.
does it just like
What do you mean all the way down?
like all the way
down to the
down
floor?
to
Yes.
like
Yeah.
yeah?
So
Okay.
like you have the East, and then you have all the way up in the corner.
Okay.
And so the corner is better for viewing, but the East is better because you're closer to the action. If you feel like you're actually a part of the game, you feel like you're part of it. And Qdoba guy says this, Nick, in 2 years when you're not in college anymore, you won't care. Fun fact: I've sat in the student section one time, and it was against Michigan. The reason I'm talking about this is because something needs to happen to get the atmosphere back to what it used to be, or an atmosphere like Michigan every single game. And I understand you're not going to get that against Buffalo or whatever, but at the end of the day, like I always think back to Nebraska, Miami, and I understand there's things away from the field and in history that help the environment and the night game and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And part of it, I'll flat out say it, a lot of it's on the students. Like a lot of it is.
Oh yeah.
It's on the students for using it more of as a social event and showing up 40 minutes after kickoff and expecting to get a good seat. Like part of that also. Qdoba guy adds, how about the football team wins some games, then the atmosphere will come back.
I mean, that's
that's
the easy, and then that kind of goes into
Yeah.
wet blankets hold the empty seats discussion. You know, if they were in a better spot, maybe there would be less empty seats. If the football team was winning, there would definitely be less empty seats. So
Yeah.
it's, what comes first. Actually, the winning comes first. That's kind of the thing there. But and then somebody, where's unnamed texters like the student section could be behind the visitor bench if the Huskers were on the west sideline where they should be. That never made sense to me, and the excuse that they're being spied on is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Just switch it back.
Unnamed texter goes, do you guys realize how much money those people pay for those donations plus tickets for each seat? Yes.
Well, you're getting moved.
The atmosphere, Greg says the atmosphere issue can be solved by winning some games.
Yep.
Shuffling people around isn't going to make that much difference, especially when you consider some of our best seasons have occurred with the students in this section exactly where it is. Students can get in before gates open. Like I said, you do have those students in the first 10 rows that want to be there and make it known that they are there. And also just sheer numbers, the corner, I guess the corner does make sense. Like I get why they put them there. It's a way for them to just overflow everybody up to the top. And there's plenty of room there. Like I get that.
Just
but
designate the first 5 rows just all around the stadium. The first 5 rows right next to the field level, all the way around the stadium is student section seats.
That would be bad.
Just all the way around.
That would be bad. And that's what I was saying. Like putting it behind the visitors bench. Like obviously the visitor fans are right there, so that could get a little dicey. So that maybe I would actually recommend that they stay away from that.
I would recommend that you do that.
I
need more action off the field because there isn't any on the field.
Yeah, and like I said, and somebody asked how much are student tickets. Like, yes, they get them cheaper. Once again, I've never bought student tickets, just because I've had to do other things.
Mr. Fancy Pants.
No, I've just had to do any other things, but involving the game. But
he's just busy. He doesn't go to games this week.
It is what it is. So, all right, 402-464-5685. Let's go ahead and take our first time out. When we come back, we'll kind of touch on Blaise Keita reaffirming his commitment to the Huskers. Feel free to send these texts in. We'll get to them all throughout Friday's show. We'll also continue talking about Nebraska baseball. They open up with Michigan. And then, do you want Nebraska football to play at a neutral site every year? Do you want them to go play in Vegas? Do you want them to play at the Orange Bowl? Mm-hmm. Yes or no? If so, let us know where. We'll do that next on the Happy Hour.
Follow Nick and Enrique on Twitter at Nick_Sainert and at Radio Rico AC. More of Happy Hour is next on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
And Empire Fence is an investment in your home. This year, use your tax return to make that investment. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. And Empire Fence can provide privacy and security while improving the appearance of your home. Visit empire-fence.com to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home. With your tax return on the way, schedule your project now. Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence.
What does better service mean? At Allo, it means that you get the best fiber internet available at prices that work for you. Better service means installers who show up on time. Better service means no billing shenanigans. Better service means a real person answers the phone. If you're not paying for better service, what are you paying for? Get Allo. Get better service. Switch today at allofiber.com/better service.
Need to send a message? Send it with cake. Congratulations? Here's a congratulations chocolate rum cake from Beatrice Bakery. Thank you? Say thank you with an amaretto cake. I'm sorry that I accidentally hit your mailbox with my car as I was backing out of the driveway and then continued right into your prized petunias. You say that with a lemon drop cake. Everybody knows that. Beatrice Bakery in downtown Beatrice or online at beatricebakery.com. Here to help you say whatever it is you need to say. Welcome to our world of yum.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC. And things have obviously been pretty challenging lately with new vehicles, with all the microchip and supply chain issues, but things continue to loosen up as Koppel gets more and more new vehicles in each and every week. We've had many customers also custom order their vehicles. So if you don't see what you want in our current inventory, we can put an order in to get exactly what you want. So go online, reserve your new vehicle at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did.
Your home should not be a zoo to unwelcomed animals. Let the experts at Bats to Rats take care of those problems. Dane has been a leader in wildlife and pest management and prevention in Lincoln and the surrounding area for 15 years. He can help you get rid of bats, rodents, and anything else. Whether it's residential or commercial buildings, schools, apartments, or churches, they're always a phone call away. Call today at 402-310-0904 or visit batstoRats.com. Bats to Rats Wildlife Control and Prevention.
I know that a lot of times, Mom, it might not seem like I'm listening to you, but I am. I hear you. And what you say really does matter to me.
I mean, let's be honest. No kid likes rules, but I get why we have them. I hear you, and I know it's because you care.
For more information about talking with your kids about underage use of alcohol and other drugs, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
Sponsored by DHHS and aired in cooperation with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
If you want to make new floor shopping easier, come to O Street Carpet. Hi, I'm Steve Carper. Our flooring professionals can help you choose the best flooring for you, your family, and your budget. We eliminate the confusion. Even better, you'll be enjoying your new flooring much sooner. No 6 or 8 week waits. We'll install right away and save you money on installation. Floor shopping made easy every day at O Street Carpet.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Round up your friends and coworkers to get out and play softball. Different skill levels are available in either competitive or recreational for men, women, and co-ed. All teams get 6 weeks or 8 weeks of regular season games, depending on the day you play, plus a double elimination tournament. Games start in April and play through July. Registration closes March 27th, so get signed up today. For more info and to sign up for adult summer softball, go to teamsideline.com/LincolnNE.
Hi, welcome to Big Chain Bar and Grill. Can I get you a drink? Which game were you hoping to see? Doesn't matter. I don't know what channel the game's on anyway. Are you ready to order? Okay, here's your check. Come back and see us again, okay?
What?
Hey, welcome back into Upside.
Slow down and enjoy the game at the Upside Bar and Lounge. Comfortable seating, plenty of screens, a great food and drink menu, and no one trying to shove you out the door. Come in, hang out, and take it all in at the Upside Bar and Lounge, open daily just east of 27th and Pine Lake.
Nick Sainert.
Whenever I'm about to do something, I think, would an idiot do that? And if they would, I do not do that thing.
Enrique Alvarez Clary.
If any of you need anything at all, too bad. Deal with your problems yourselves like adults.
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, Nick and Rico back with you. Nebraska softball is tied at the end of the second inning with Michigan. We have it on the TV in here. All right, so throughout the break, I want to get to this neutral site discussion. Wet Blanket says, I'm considerably older than the two of you, but when I was growing up, unless NU was playing Miami, they had a neutral site game every year, and then goes all caps, it was called a bowl game.
Shut up, Wet Blanket.
So yes, we should play a neutral site game every year. Bingo.
You ain't wrong.
I want to go to
Should
Vegas.
they- okay,
I
should
want to
they
have
play-
Nebraska play a neutral site game in Vegas.
I was going to say, should they play 2 neutral site games? And I can just see Wet Blanket coming back. Yeah, it's called the College Football Playoff. Should they play 3 neutral site games a year?
So
yeah,
okay.
what now, Wet Blanket?
Sidebar before we bring Nathan in it here, who's extremely passionate. No.
I'm
no.
Site.
Okay, you're
I'm
pro
very
neutral site. Yeah, I like neutral site. Nebraska fans travel
I do
well.
too.
Here's what I will say. Listening to Vershawn talk to the former players every day and things like that, they were talking about what they did, what like Lincoln was like in Omaha when they won the Natty. I was thinking about that. What would be the reaction today if Nebraska won the Natty? As Wet Blanket adds Big Ten championship game with a smile.
4 neutral site games. Damn it, Wet Blanket.
Nice work.
Can't wait.
So and we have Kent and Bob says this: as long as it does not take the place of a home game, that's true.
It will have to 1 year if you do it.
Yeah,
2
every
years
year.
in a row,
Yeah,
every year.
exactly.
Like at least every other year, it'll take the place of a home game.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Here's what I would say. I would rather play Northwestern in Ireland and have it take away a home game than play Idaho State at home.
You got to think though. The problem is a team
money.
like Idaho State isn't going to agree to that because you're paying
you're
them
paying them. You're
$2
paying
million
exactly.
just to beat the hell out.
Well, you just don't.
So those
schedule
small
with
schools
Idaho
won't.
State, though.
Hopefully.
Okay, again, with the current state of the program, we probably should put an asterisk and say hopefully.
Okay.
But those small schools won't agree.
Corey and Lincoln makes a really good point. I'd much rather do a home and home with a legit non-con program. I like that.
Virginia Tech back in the
Stop.
day.
No.
It was 2008,
there is-
2009.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to bring what Virginia Tech does now.
No, I was saying they used to play home and home.
You're right.
And it was awesome.
Those were great.
And
Tyrod
I actually,
Taylor,
the bartenders,
Tyrod.
the
It is
bartenders in Blacksburg, I asked him the other day. I said, "Do you remember the home and home with Nebraska?" He says the best fans that's ever
Yes.
come through Blacksburg.
So here's what
It
I
was
will
awesome.
say. Base knock.
Let's go.
Is that Abby?
Whoop, whoop.
No, I can't remember.
Number
I think it is. 8. Yeah, it's Abby. Nice job, Abby. All right, so okay, so like a legit home and home, that would be interesting because we see Michigan do it every couple years. What are some
USC.
of the top,
Well, no, that's neutral
it would
site.
be like despite Nebraska's lack of success these last couple years.
Well, I mean, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, yes, but there's that history aspect to it. Like I would be okay with Nebraska playing Notre Dame, home and home with Notre Dame, or
They stopped
I
playing.
don't think Notre Dame would agree to that.
They stopped. Well,
Why not?
there's history there.
Why not?
They had to stop playing each other because of
Notre Dame.
reasons.
Notre Dame's schedule because of being partially in the ACC, their
Yes.
agreement with Michigan, their agreement with USC, their agreement with Navy. They don't have many games on the schedule, so Notre Dame has to pick and choose very, very.
That's true. Okay, then
Closely.
Nebraska did it with Oregon.
If Nebraska gets back to prominence, that would be an easy yes for Notre Dame.
It's a big if, though.
No,
But yes, I would agree. I would
Yeah.
agree with that.
But
I
if
would
Nebra-
agree with that.
If Nebraska get back to 8-9 wins a year, Notre Dame would say yes. Easily.
I'd agree with. I'd absolutely agree with that because Notre Dame has to pack their schedule because they're not in a conference and they're already obligated
Yes.
to play 5 ACC schools a year. They have to load up their home run Huskers 2-0.
is.
Let's go.
There it is.
So they have to load up their non-conference schedule. I guess
Ring the bell, win a prize.
non-conference outside.
Yeah,
the ACC.
they
24
Can they just join the ACC already?
Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Not until that NBC Sports contract is up.
How much
Yeah,
longer?
That's
is
the
that?
big. That's the big money.
Mike Tirico is going to have his hands full this season. He's got to do Saturday games with Notre Dame and then go right to Sunday Night Football with Chris Collinsworth.
That's awesome.
Gus says Nebraska used to play Bama, Penn State before the Big Ten, Notre Dame, USC. Now non-conference is crap.
Yeah, like the games against I would say Buffalo was an okay game to keep last year.
Mhm.
But like the game, I know Fordham was just like an added thing, but like Southeast Louisiana was what it was supposed to be.
The
like,
Fordham
I
game
don't-
was
I don't
fun.
care.
The Fordham game was fun because you had a guy that had like 30 tackles.
Yes, that's right. And then
That
there
was crazy.
All the jokes about, man, we wish he played for Nebraska.
Yeah. I think he ended up getting hurt later in the season.
We did the home and road. Yeah, see, Corey and Lincoln, this is what we were talking about, a little bit of history. Well, for me personally, we did a home and home with Notre Dame in 2001.
When
It was
both
awesome.
programs were 10-win football.
You're right.
teams.
You're right.
Yeah.
But that's not the problem with Nebraska, is because it's a problem for other programs. But just because Nebraska is not a 10-win program, the fans are still going to travel. We're about to see that in Ireland. And the closer we get to Ireland, number one, the more I regret not going.
You can still go.
You can still go, but the more and more I regret not planning.
Jake's gonna go. He's gonna be gone a whole week.
Yeah.
Good
Well,
for Jake.
because that's
He said
what-
he might like do the StreamYard in for shows.
Tom, well, think about the time. What's the time difference?
It's gonna be weird.
Is it?
with
This is going to be a
Ireland?
stupid question, and people are probably going to make fun of me. Will it be summer in Ireland at that point? Because depending on where you are in the equator, I don't know
It's
where Ireland is.
it's northern hemisphere. It'll be summer.
Oh, so no. Well, it would be then the same.
we're turning
It'd just be a different
I guess
time.
the very end of summer.
It would just be a time difference.
I
It'd
don't
still
know
be
the
summer.
map because isn't it below the equator if the seasons are flipped?
Yes.
So it's summer in Australia right now. Or I
Yes.
guess it would have been no. What's the opposite?
This, there's an
Well,
easy
it's
fix.
fall.
What months
fall.
are
Yeah,
summer?
it's fall in Australia.
It's fall in Australia.
That was a really dumb question. I
No,
promise I
it's-
went to college.
It
It's
is
the same.
It is the same.
the same.
It is the same seasons. It's just a time difference.
All right, because I was
Yes,
wondering, I was
the
like, maybe
equator,
weather will
the-
be a factor.
It's the tilt of the Earth when it's rotating around
Thank
the
you.
sun. That's how
Right.
it works.
All right.
Someone went to college.
I do love science.
I
There you go.
literally just Googled what months are summer in Ireland, and it says
It's this. You don't have
June, July, August. Autumn begins on the 1st of September and continues until the end of November.
So it's the
Just
tilt.
think about it. Yeah, it's the
It's
tilt of the Earth.
equator.
The northern
I have
hemisphere.
firebombed this segment. I apologize.
The northern hemisphere, all in this winter, summer, all that stuff. Where the southern hemisphere is opposite of the northern hemisphere.
What about
That's really all
countries
it
that
is.
are right on the equator, like
always summer, always warm?
to like the Caribbean? That's why people
Always
go to
warm.
the Caribbean. Okay, that makes sense.
The closer you get to the equator, the less different type of seasons you will experience.
Okay.
So we got a text asking, "Hey guys, what time is Husker baseball tonight? Tickets show 6:35. You said 7:35. Did they move it for TV?" I'm not sure if they moved it for TV, but I just double checked on Twitter and it says 7:30 p.m. Central Time is first pitch for Nebraska. I would guess
Texter, you
that
should
was
be
the
watching
thing.
softball.
That was a big thing with Nebraska baseball. Mark and I were having these conversations on why they couldn't, or maybe they move it up to stay in a warmer weather, having it be in a warmer weather, being able to get it finished before the sun goes down, things like that. And they couldn't move it up because of weather. So, yeah. As Wet Blanket asks you, did a VaTech grad just ask that question?
He did.
Don't worry about it.
And you know who just schooled almost UNL grad and a VaTech grad, a UNK grad.
Yeah.
There you
What's
go.
up? D2 baby.
Dublin is okay. Randy texts in with some very helpful information. Dublin is 5 hours ahead of us. Currently 52 degrees in Dublin, Ireland.
Nice. That's a cool fun fact.
Dublin,
That's
Ireland.
pretty much the same as right here. It's
Dublin,
54.
Ireland, Lincoln, Nebraska. Exact same.
So is Nebraska going to have a home field advantage there?
100%.
No matter where Nebraska goes, they're probably going
Bingo.
to have a home
Against,
field
especially
advantage.
against
There you go.
Northwestern.
That's why
It's a home field
Okay,
advantage
that's
up
funny.
at Northwestern
Go
for Nebraska.
That's a very good point.
Yeah,
does-
go Lopers.
How full are we thinking this stadium is
Full.
in Ireland?
No. Have you seen it? It is massive.
Is it
Well,
indoors?
isn't it soccer?
indoors?
It's got to be.
It's not indoors. It's close. It's not closed. It doesn't have like a retractable roof, but it's like close. Like it's a smaller.
It's got the
little-
holes in the corners.
I think so. Yeah.
Is it a soccer
It
stadium
is
or
soccer.
a rugby?
It is a soccer stadium, I
Okay.
believe.
So a soccer
What kind of
stadium.
soccer do they play in Ireland?
Soccer. They have
Is
a
there-
professional. They have a professional.
Yeah,
soccer
let's
league.
ask this question. What kind of soccer? Is it different soccer or is it real soccer?
No, I mean, come on. Let's not be like, oh, the MLS.
There's an Irish.
like-
There's Irish soccer.
Oh,
leagues. There are Irish soccer.
okay.
leagues.
Okay, but is it like the MLS where it's like a league, but kind of not really?
Okay.
No, it is.
Randy chimes in again, just with the facts today. He says there's 51,000 seats in the stadium.
It will.
That will absolutely.
That's
sell
Phil-
out.
Absolutely.
39,000 Nebraska fans.
That seems like a lot.
Because I'm excited to talk to a Northwestern guy, because Eureka will have
Yeah.
a Northwestern guy on.
I
want to
try and get an
right?
Ireland guy on.
We should try to get an Irish guy. It's an Irish.
Well, I didn't just want to say Irish.
Are they gonna
I
sell
want
beer at the
I meant
game?
like, yeah, of course they're gonna sell beer. It's Ireland.
Guinness. Are we talking about car bombs here?
I'll take car.
Whoa.
Maybe I
Okay,
haven't
whoa,
said
that's sorry. That
I
is
did
a
not-
touchy subject in Ireland, man. Come on, man.
Either way. Okay.
Goodness
So we're
gracious.
thinking 39,000 Nebraska fans.
It will not be sold out.
I don't know if I agree with that.
I would think differently because I think Ireland.
You know who's going to sell it out?
Irish.
The season ticket holders that sit close to the field.
We're not. No.
Mic drop.
No, they won't.
Mic drop.
They won't.
That's all I
Are you
need. That's
sure?
all I needed to say.
Are they clear
The
for travel?
people that are going to travel to that game are the people that sit close to the field and are season ticket holders.
I would
and
say
those are the people
differently.
that you make
I
happy.
would.
No,
I would.
no.
I would say
the general
I would say
admission
that's not
folks.
No shot. No.
I
The
would say
general
that's not
admission
true.
folks.
Do you realize they have package? Nebraska's offering packages thanks to the Aer Lingus people for that are pretty reasonable. My family was about to get one because they're pretty reasonable for all the things that you get to experience over there. It's like four days, depending on the package. Like one of them was like 4 days or whatever. You get to stay at the team hotel, all that cool stuff. Like, here's the thing, yeah. Gus has
You're
my
right.
exact point.
You're right.
Gus says this: 12,000 Irish soccer hooligans fill out the stands.
You're right.
That's what I think. Like if Nebraska travels 30,000 and Northwestern travels 5, you're telling me you can't get 16,000 people from Ireland to go to this football game that didn't happen last year because of the pandemic.
They
It
will
was-
be
It was
interested.
supposed to be for one day. Yeah.
They'll be interested in American football and everything. They'll be asking, look, Nebraska fans, if anybody's going to Ireland for this game, be on your best behavior and do not be offended or get annoyed if somebody is asking you about the game because they don't play football over there.
But
Well, they play football. They don't play
fill
American
the
football.
pubs, baby.
Oh yeah,
I need all the
be on your
pub-
best behavior.
I need
please.
all the pub pictures.
Yeah, send them to
Also-
us at Nick_Sainer at Radio Rico AC.
Tiny Pig says, any truth to the rumors of the Ireland game being moved to Vegas? So I talked with a very
Oh.
large donor today, and he actually, I swear, I'm actually not going to give out any
Yeah, no.
sources.
Well, no,
but
we
he
don't
said
need to.
very specifically that there's no chance and it's going to be in Ireland. So
There's no chance.
no, it will be in Ireland.
Oh, okay.
Like, there's no
There's
it's
no
not
chance
gonna-
it
it's
moves.
not gonna be moved.
They've done way too much pub
It's
and
in Ireland.
way too much to move this at
It's
the
in
last
Ireland.
last
There's no
minute.
truth to that. It's clickbait.
Clickbait.
So
Clickbait.
clickbait. But if it was in Vegas, we can go back to our neutral site game.
If it's
Dude,
in
if it's
Vegas,
how-
in
if it's in
Vegas, we
Vegas,
are going.
yeah, if it's
and
in
we
Vegas,
are
we're
gambling
going.
a lot of money.
Would
Wow.
would the ticket?
Wow.
No. See, I'm
Yeah,
I am
we're gonna-
anti-gambling.
Is that right?
This
Is
isn't
that-
it. This isn't-
You
no.
I know you're not anti-gambling because I told you last night take Arkansas money line and you didn't, and I
You're
said
right.
respect your elders, which is me, and you should have shown me more respect because
Yeah,
I would have
no,
won you a lot
so-
of money.
So I'm
I
sitting,
told you Arkansas money line.
I'm sitting at Tanner's and I
This
get
is
a
an
text.
anti-gambling show.
Yeah, except we talk about Keno maybe 3 times a week.
Exactly.
But no, I'm sitting at Tanner's and I get a text from Nathan and he's just like, I told you to take Arkansas money line. You need to respect your elders. And I just I texted him back and I go, you are not an elder.
Technically,
You're not.
Okay, I'm gonna have to push back on Corey real quick because Corey's saying, if I'm not mistaken, over the next decade we have home and homes with Colorado again, Cincinnati, Tennessee, Arizona, and Oklahoma again. Cincinnati and Arizona are weak links in my opinion. Cincinnati, not a weak link. That is strong.
Time out.
He re-signed with them.
Yes, Luke Fickle's still there, but Desmond Ritter, their quarterback, is not.
And
I mean, they're also moving to the Big 12. That's a big aspect.
Okay, that's a good point.
big part of it.
We'll see how they do in the Big 12.
Arizona,
Yes,
yeah,
Arizona's
yeah.
bad. Arizona's
Any
atrocious.
Pac-12 school is
That's
just
not
kind
USC.
of-
No. USC,
That's not
Oregon,
USC now.
USC, Oregon, Utah.
Utah would be fun.
Utah is a bit of a
Utah would
stretch.
be blast.
Utah now, but
'Cause-
these are scheduled 10 years in advance.
Well,
Talk to me in 10 years if Utah's any good.
Utah's going to be up there, but they're going to do
Kyle
the exact same thing they
'cause-
do now, where
yeah.
they're really good all season. They get into the top 10. They have a chance to go to the college football playoff, and they lose their very last game
because Kyle Whittingham will be there for 50 years.
forever.
Even though
Pretty much.
Kyle Whittingham's name's been dropped for Nebraska's job a couple times.
That would have been
Everyone's
fun.
been dropped. I've heard Urban Meyer to Nebraska, which
That could happen.
I
It
would
could
not
happen.
be opposed.
It could happen.
I don't want Urban Meyer. Not this Urban Meyer.
Not current Urban Meyer.
Not this Urban Meyer.
Yeah.
Maybe he needs to figure himself out a
Is
little
it-
bit. He needs to go on a sabbatical. We need post-sabbatical Urban Meyer.
There we go. I would take
post-sabbatical Urban Meyer. We can take him.
I'd be okay with that.
Oh man, that's awesome. All right, let's go ahead and take a break. We'll come back. Who knows?
Do you want to talk about Blaze Keita? Or
Who knows what we're going to talk about? Stick around. We'll have the end of the week coming up next. Nick's trivia also 402-464-5685. Calling now. Nate will stick around. Why not? We'll round out the week next.
Download our app by searching 93.7 The Ticket in your app store to stay in touch and listen all day long wherever you are. More of the happy hour is next on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Another packed spring sports season means it's time to get to N Street Drive-In to fill up on all your beverage needs. Stop by for the great deals on March's Beers of the Month for Guinness, Cosmic Eye, and Firestone Walker. Also, make sure to download the new N Street Drive-In app to order online and to set up delivery right to your front door. And don't forget their top-notch crowler fill system. N Street Drive-In, your one-stop beverage stop at 1801 O Street.
Need to send a message? Send it with cake. Congratulations. Here's a congratulations chocolate rum cake from Beatrice Bakery. Thank you. Say thank you with an amaretto cake. I'm sorry that I accidentally hit your mailbox with my car as I was backing out of the driveway and then continued right into your prized petunias. You say that with a lemon drop cake. Everybody knows that. Beatrice Bakery in downtown Beatrice or online at beatricebakery.com. Here to help you say whatever it is you need to say. Welcome to our world of yum.
Make sure you catch March Madness this weekend at Davy Tavern, located in Davy, who reminds everyone to please give blood generously. By doing so, your efforts could save the life of a child, a surgery patient, or even that of an accident victim. So this season, why not be a silent hero? Roll up your sleeves and give the gift of life. This weekend, make sure you go see Randy, Michelle, the bartenders, and staff at the newly renovated Davy Tavern at 17740 North 2nd in Davy. Catch a Cornhuskers game and order the best pizza in town. Great food, great prices, and great drinks. Call Davy Tavern 785-3835 for more information. Randy, Michelle, and the bartenders want to see you watching March Madness at Davy Tavern.
People always ask, what are Jake and Sip like when they're off the air? Well, the answer probably won't surprise you.
Hey, Jake, your Honda's looking a little dirty.
Says the guy whose license plate is barely visible.
I mean, do you even care about that thing anymore?
It gets a little uncomfortable. Now, that's when I jump in.
Hey, whoa. Mark, did you get a new car?
Nope, just took my car down to Nebraska Auto Detail. Joe and the staff made the outside and the inside look amazing. Maybe you guys need to go.
Okay, wise guy.
Settle down, Jake.
Call Nebraska Auto Detail today at 402-601-5086.
You can search online for hours to find the best electricians in Lincoln and the surrounding area, but I'll save you time. High Electric has been serving their customers for 30 years for both residential and commercial properties. They're experts in everything electrical, from remodeling to new additions, hot tub installations, electric vehicle chargers or EV chargers, lighting, ceiling fans, and more. High Electric takes jobs from Beatrice to Omaha and all towns, big or small, in between. Call them today at 402-466-6606 or learn more at highelectric.com.
It's Comet's birthday on Friday, so it's time to celebrate. Buy one Stars ticket for Friday's game against Sioux Falls and get one free. It's all a part of Comet's BOGO birthday bash at the Icebox. Get your BOGO tickets now at LincolnStars.com. That's LincolnStars.com.
You want to feel important. You want to be a part of something bigger, something that matters and can help change things. You want to feel like you belong. We know. We felt that way too. And that's why we did something about it. We aren't just Army National Guard soldiers. We are normal people just like you. But our part-time service in the Army National Guard means we get to be more. When our communities are in need, we get the chance to stand up and do something about it. We get to serve in our own region and help the people we call neighbors. Whether they are in the mountains of New Mexico, the plains of Nebraska and Kansas, the ranches of Oklahoma and Texas, the farmlands of Missouri and Arkansas, or the bayous of Louisiana, we are here for our hometowns. And together, we can make a difference. Take on your legacy. Visit NationalGuard.com to find out more.
Sponsored by the Nebraska Army National Guard. Aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association at this station.
Batter up! Round up your friends and coworkers to get out and play softball. Different skill levels are available in either competitive or recreational for men, women, and co-ed. All teams get 6 weeks or 8 weeks of regular season games, depending on the day you play, plus a double elimination tournament. Games start in April and play through July. Registration closes March 27th, so get signed up today. For more info and to sign up for adult summer softball, go to teamsideline.com/LincolnNE.
My computer was a dinosaur, and our TV, well, let's just say it was definitely time for an upgrade. But finding a way wasn't so simple. And then I found it. A research study at Solarion. I searched the studies and found a perfect match for me. I earned cash for the study and was able to make those much-needed upgrades. Plus, I made an impact on medical research. Find a study and sign up today at helpresearch.com.
You should consider the risks of the research before you agree to participate.
You're listening to the Happy Hour with Nick Sainert and Enrique Alvarez Clary on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Wrong. All right, we're back. Rounding out the week. Call now, 402-464-5685.
Caroline.
We had a song or a comment on the stream. Had a comment on the stream saying, don't hate on the MLS. Well, congratulations. MLS is going to be the theme of our question today.
These are awful.
You guys will call in. I will give you. The question is, how many MLS clubs are there? I will give you 3 options, and whoever gets the guesses the right option wins $15 to the Upside Bar and Lounge.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really trivia, but in a way, it's a guessing game.
So call in now. We're not going to give you the question beforehand.
Well, I already did.
I wish there was a way to do like a bonus. If you can name 5 teams, you get an extra chicken wing or something. I don't know.
If you can
Wouldn't that be
win,
cool?
if you can name 5, or no, are we authorized? I mean, it is Nick's trivia. Are
I'll
we
give you
authorized?
I'll give you something extra.
Okay, if you can name 5.
Rico will give you something extra. I don't know. We got a bunch of prizes up there. I'll give you something.
Somebody texted in and says too many.
Many MLS
rude.
teams.
It's literally I will just give you 3 numbers and you tell me how many MLS clubs.
Who decided to name
there
it
are.
soccer? I understand football, but I really don't understand soccer.
Some dumb American.
Yeah, it sounds
Really?
right.
Yeah. It's football. You play with your feet.
Is it Bob? Bob, what's up?
Not much. How you doing?
Fantastic. Bob, I need to know how many MLS soccer clubs there are. Here's 3 numbers, and it's one of these 3, all right?
Okay.
18, 23, or 28?
28.
Bob!
Ding, ding,
Rico,
ding, 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 ding.
Rico, we got to get locked in. We do this every day.
Rico was not prepared.
Bob, nice work. You win $50 to the Upside Bar and Lounge, man.
All right. Thank you.
You betcha. Have a good weekend. All right. Nebraska's up 2-0. They currently have runners on first on the corners, first and third. Woo. Nobody out in the top of the 4th. See, here's okay. What's going to bother me? Nebraska's on the, if you're watching on BTN Plus, great. If not, get
It's
over
not
to
a
BTN
great
Plus.
production today.
Look at
though,
this.
to BTN
Nebraska's
Plus.
on the home half of the scoreboard
Why?
and in blue
Yeah.
when they should be on the top half of the scoreboard since
And-
they are the visitor.
And hopefully like red
And
or
just
black.
Yeah, like black and red, black and white.
This is awful.
You see what I'm saying, Nathan?
Whose idea was this?
Also, this is a terrible production. You'd think if you pay for Big Ten Plus, they could use some of that money to have more than
don't
3
no,
camera
but don't
angles.
even get me started on
3 camera
Big
angles.
Ten
I
This is
bet you.
terrible.
Hey, I bet you. I guarantee you. Actually, if we turned up the audio on this, there would be nobody talking.
Really?
I wish we could. We can't though.
There would either be nobody talking, or it would be 2 students who have never done a
So
softball
it's
game,
usually pretty bad.
Or don't and it's
or know
usually
nothing about softball.
That or they don't know each other, so there's no chemistry. Great opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
I will stand by that till I die. Great opportunities.
Not a great production.
Not a great production or setup.
Like
See,
they
so-
make you pay for Big
so
Ten
here's
Plus,
this.
and then they're just like, meh.
That's what I'm saying. I
time
paid
out,
for
the
Big
camera.
Ten
The
Plus.
cameras that's out right there. So imagine Nathan. It's zoomed out by 10. It's the over top of from home plate. Nebraska baseball when they had the series at Michigan State last year, it was this angle zoomed out by
So you
about
could
10.
see the entire field.
So you can see the entire field,
And it just
outfield.
stayed there the whole game?
No announcers, and they just kept that
And it
camera
was
there the whole entire
grainy as
game.
heck.
It's horrible. It was
Shout
horrible.
out to BTN Plus.
Since when was it also BTN or no? Now it's Big 10 Plus.
Oh,
It's not
Big
even.
10. Ooh.
Oh, nice
let's
hit.
go.
Yep.
Yes!
Base knock and Nebraska.
No,
oh,
she waited too
no.
long.
She didn't go. All right. Well, Nebraska was tagged out at home. We were all so excited because it was a base knock.
They played well though. They're
They
playing
have.
well.
They have.
That's the thing. If you're trying to between baseball and softball, you might want to pick softball. These
So,
days. 19 and 9.
Scott says this
Going
on the
for win
text line.
20.
The big plus because now it's Big 10 Plus. It's not BTN Plus. Stupid. So it's Big 10 Plus is so hard to cancel because Nebraska volleyball has a lot of their matches on it, which aren't necessarily the best production either. Nebraska women's basketball has a lot of their games on it, and softball does too.
Almost
plus
entirely
baseball,
on Big Ten
plus baseball.
Yeah.
And so, like, you're sitting here like, man, I want to cancel for this season or whatever. But
It's the only way you can
can't
watch.
because guess what? Nebraska women's basketball and Nebraska volleyball may be the two best programs in Nebraska.
I'm just a little bit frustrated because I've obviously never had Big
that
Ten
are
Plus
major that are
before,
major that have a following.
and I just bought it a few months ago, and it's terrible. Like it's awful.
bad. No, it's bad.
If you're paying for anything that has a plus in its name, you'd think it'd be a pretty good
Well,
production.
It's like
Shout out Disney Plus.
If you
Disney Plus is great.
if you
ESPN Plus is kind of crappy too, honestly.
yeah, because
only
they
use
just
ESPN.
throw random announcers on ESPN.
Oh, I only
Plus.
do ESPN Plus for the articles.
Oh, really?
That is actually.
I have not watched anything with
I do
ESPN Plus.
ESPN Plus for articles, and I also do it for 30 for every 30 for 30 documentary.
I have that on Disney
That-
Plus.
Plus,
actually I think was with
the whole
$4.99.
reason I got ESPN Plus is so when it's like 11 o'clock and you want to gamble on a game, you can watch
Yes.
Fresno State against South Dakota.
That's
Tech or
that's a good
something,
point.
so-
That's
South
a good
Dakota
point.
Tech. I don't think that's a place.
but
South-
you get the point.
Like the Polytech Institute
Yeah.
and
Hey, you watch it.
Polytechnical
they-
Institute.
they play.
State University.
Did we have a phone call?
No.
Okay, I thought we did. All right, 402-464-5685. Got a couple minutes left. Scott says this. So Scott said this originally. He goes, Big Ten Plus is so hard to cancel. And then we had that whole conversation about
spiel.
how you don't want to cancel it because it's in the middle of the season. Scott follows up with this. Oh, I just meant they actually make it hard to cancel. I paid for like 3 extra months because I couldn't do it in the app. It said I needed iTunes, which I don't
Wait a
have.
second, Scott. Where did you purchase this? Did you go on the dark web to purchase this? Because I don't think iTunes is still a thing.
Is iTunes alive?
iTunes still a thing?
It is. It is.
No shot.
No.
Are you serious? No, it's
iTunes
not.
iTunes is the
Apple
thing.
Music.
It's
iTunes.
I can show you the iTunes
so you can
store
go
on
on
my
right
phone
now and
right
buy a song.
No,
for
I will show you
99
right.
cents.
No,
I'll show you right now. Look.
Dude,
Look.
they've probably upcharged
iTunes
those
store.
songs. They've probably upcharged
They used
those.
to
I'm
be
in the
99
iTunes store.
cents.
Wow.
In the iTunes store. Yeah, I can go in here. I can buy a.
No.
I guess I was wrong.
Buy an
Scott.
album.
I apologize. Good for you for not buying iTunes.
Do you
It's not
want?
worth it.
Time out.
Do you want to buy Weezer's new album?
Somebody asked if we can put their name in as Crowbait. You betcha. We'll do. I'm doing it
You-
right now.
You betcha.
Crowbait.
Weird.
Save.
I
All right.
used the App Store on my phone, but it said I needed iTunes to cancel. That's weird.
Wait,
iTunes-
so
But wait, so you subscribe to iTunes? I thought the whole point of iTunes was that you don't have to have.
No,
a
you don't
subscription
subscribe to
service.
it. No, you can delete iTunes off your phone.
Dude, I think you guys are just messing with me. I don't think
No.
iTunes is a real thing.
Dude,
I
don't say you
literally
guys.
just
I don't know
showed
about
you.
iTunes.
I thought there was like a big thing where
Look,
they shut down
look,
the store.
iTunes Store.
That is insane.
Maybe I just and
What?
I just updated my phone today and it's still there. so.
Justin says, once again, text fight starting here. Justin says this to Scott. Maybe he simply ordered it through his iPod 4 Touch.
Text fight.
That is awesome.
Ooh, wait,
Um,
hold on.
Gus,
Keep talking.
Gus says this, can't get my iTunes to work, but my MySpace page is working just fine.
I didn't know that. Wait, is MySpace still around
No,
too?
no
That's-
way.
no. Ah!
No way.
I think it's making a comeback. I think they brought it
Wait.
back. I don't know if it's
All right,
actually like
now we
live.
find out. Now we type in
Yeah.
MySpace. Let's see. We should create a happy hour MySpace.
I guess we're just too young to really appreciate iTunes because I loved iTunes, but my dad still to this day talks about iTunes all the time.
It is a thing.
What about Webkins World?
Webkins,
Webkins World
great.
was nice.
Club Penguin.
I think they shut one of those down. Too.
They
Club
shut
Penguin,
down Club Penguin.
Neopets.
Yeah,
Well,
they-
Club Penguin got a little dark there for a while. Like people were
Yeah.
kind of hacking on. And
Chance from Funk, Nebraska says, pretty sure my MSN Messenger still works on my 98 Windows. Todd Stoves goes, what? iTunes is totally still a thing. I did not know iTunes was around.
I didn't either.
I remember-
I'm not- that's my dad. He's probably still paying for songs.
I remember getting pumped up when I would open up my stocking at Christmas. What is this?
We don't have text fight music, but it's caller combat.
Okay.
So we used
Happy
to play.
Friday.
So we used to play when callers would call in and bash each other. It's the closest I can get.
So okay. I remember getting pumped at Christmas time when I would open up a $10 iTunes gift
And
card.
I'm pretty sure I have an Apple gift card.
Because here's the deal, like that bought you 5 songs at $2.99.
Look at that.
My iTunes isn't working because I currently have Oregon Trail in Carmen City.
Oregon Trail was awesome. Oh my god. Now that's a throwback.
Oregon Trail. What are some?
I don't know.
Oregon
I
Trail
should
was
get on Ask
awesome.
Jeeves
Oh, Oregon Trail was awesome.
on my
What are-
98
what are-
window.
I don't even think you
Why
can't
are we
get
ending
Oregon
the show?
Trail.
This is the prime kind of
You
radio.
can't get
on a
Oregon Trail
Friday.
because they
Yeah,
don't
you
have
can't. There's a new
CDs.
one.
No, you have to put a CD in.
No, there's a new one.
Oh, okay. So here's
can't
here's
use
something.
I
for
think
you.
there's like an app
You know,
of Oregon Trail. I think you
That
could
is
download.
yeah. No, you remember the whole
What was
backyard
the-
baseball?
That was
Oh.
awesome.
I used to go to the library and rent the CD.
What
or
was the
borrow
one
the CD.
the,
I bought it
the
to
monkeys that
play.
threw darts?
I have no idea
The
what you're
monkeys
talking
that threw
about.
darts.
Water balloon. Not
Balloons Tower Defense.
Yes, thank you. 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Oh.
Balloons Tower Defense is awesome.
Wow, what a segment! There are 28 MLS teams, and Oregon Trail and iTunes are alive.
I don't know about Oregon Trail.
It is.
Rico says Oregon Trail.
It is. You can play it somewhere.
All right.
I think I saw it. Great show. I'm out. I died of dysentery.
All right, we're done for today. Talk to you guys on Monday.
Adios.
This is your High School Minute.